Hi. So today's video is more of a testimony of how I overcame fear. So many people have actually asked me to make a video about childbirth and motherhood, and I kept it to this day to give it as more of a testimony because God has been good to me, and His saving grace, His outstretched arm helped me and saved me. So my second child, the pregnancy was smooth, although at the time I was finishing my specialization in nursing, and it was smooth, very smooth. I had help from friends, family through that pregnancy period, and then childbirth came. I gave birth normally. I was okay. Everybody was happy. Our son is here, and the devil struck after I was discharged from the hospital, and people came, visited. Oh, welcome! We danced, rejoiced, celebrated, and then I went to bed, and then in the dead of the night, around 12 a.m. I tried to get up and I realized I lost mobility. I couldn't work. I couldn't stand. I couldn't sit. Nothing from my pelvic region down. I couldn't work. And I got confused. Didn't God say that the blessings of God make it rich and addeth no sorrow? How can it be that at the time I had a child, there's a new member of the family, we have celebration? How could my celebration be missed with tears? It was such a trying time for our family. I saw my mom the night she would cry. But to the glory of God, I stood up in prayer. So one day I woke up and I decided that no, it was enough with the devil. I got up, I started struggling so hard to stand to my feet, and by the time I eventually stood up, I held on to something and I kept declaring my joy will not be mixed with pain. I kept declaring that negativity has no place in my celebration. I kept declaring that the blessings of God make it rich and addeth no sorrow. I kept reminding God that He will not put me to shame, that He said those that trust in Him will not be put to shame. I kept reassuring, and to the glory of God, that was June, and my induction was scheduled for August. You see, just before my celebration, the devil struck that I wouldn't use my 2 legs to walk to my graduation ceremony as a nurse midwife. And I kept, praying and persevering, and by the grace of God, I got my healing. And that's whole scenario, the whole thing made me have this fear, this phobia in me for childbirth again. Like I didn't want to have any discussion that pertained to childbirth. I didn't want to have anything to discuss with anybody concerning having another child. It was a no for me. And times passed. 1 year turned to 2 years. 2 years turned to 3 years. And one day I decided that no, fear would not limit me to. There are so many things God have in plan for me. Bible says that children are like an arrow in our hands, and that children will surround our table. And why on earth would the devil make me to stop having children? Because of fear of the pain returning. Because I kept feeling, no, if I go again, the pain would return. But then 2024, I got pregnant. And the devil struck. The pregnancy, certain times I would feel that pain in my pelvic area. It was as if it was gradually returning. My mind kept telling me, it's coming back. Oh, the pain is coming. And for some reasons, I almost allowed fear to take over. But to the glory of God, 2025, I gave birth to my baby. Like, it was the smoothest pregnancy. I need not tell you that throughout that pregnancy, I prayed consistently. I reminded God that He will not let me be put to shame. I will not service negativity with my money. That nothing missing and nothing broken. I kept praying. I kept presenting I kept my tummy and praying over my baby. I kept praying over my body parts. Kept saying that infirmity has no place in my life. I prayed like my life, of course, my life depended on it, because the devil will not have this time. And to the glory of God and the shame of the devil, I gave birth. It was the most amazing childbirth. In the 3 children I've had so far, this one was mwah. And it is a testament that, because Bible said that, for I have not given you the spirit of fear, but a truth, a sound mind. That's exactly what the Lord said in His word. I kept using this particular scripture to counter fear. Whenever fear comes to my mind, that when I was pregnant, I would say, no, God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of a truth, of love, and a sound mind. I kept re-emphasizing it. And I gave birth. Today, I have my child at hand. What the devil tries to stop me, it didn't work. So are there areas in your life where fear is trying to limit you, place you in a corner, box you up in a corner? Don't ever allow fear to box you up in a corner. Declare the works of that. God has beautiful plans for you, so fear will not limit those plans. Don't ever let fear limit the plans God has for you, because it's all in your mind. First, it will creep into your mind and you say, like he said to me, what if the pain comes? What if you what if you don't work again? What? So many what ifs. What will happen to all your plans? This and that. But remind him that God is intentional about you, and God will not mix your celebration with tears, nor mix your good news with bitter tears. Keep re-emphasizing it. Keep reassuring yourself. Fear is only a limiting tool of the devil to hold you back. Today, let it be that you will live here today knowing that you can soar on the eagle's wing, because that is exactly what God has said concerning us, that we will soar on the eagle's wings. Do not let fear, a tool of the devil, limit you today. Thank you. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section, and please share to your friends, and I'll see you in my next video. But for now, I have to go. Bye.